Manning the middle, 7 feet tall, number 21, Joel Embiid.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you put me out just to blast that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This, a lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So with Bryant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Howard is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Curry. Then there's Luka Doncic. And here's Moncrief. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
Here comes the defense.
And so Curry will bring it up for Dallas. To the right side. Nowitzki sets a screen for Curry. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. We're about 1 minute into the first. Heinsohn the pass to Moncrief. Nice D from Doncic. Nowitzki for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks to Moncrief. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic passes to Howard. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
Here's Moncrief. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That one good for 2.
Using his height to scan the floor, Nowitzki able to spot a waiting shooter easily.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Moncrief. Another miss by Minnesota. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nowitzki a screen. Curry passes to Nowitzki. Yep, it counts. Nowitzki's got his second basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Howard. Banked in off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Heinsohn the pass to Embiid. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Doncic against Moncrief. Good on the three-point shot.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
And the pass to Embiid. Not going to go that time. Good D by Howard. Curry attacking, and good that time.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Outside Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Timberwolves trail by 9. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Curry. Puts up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Now Curry. He has 6. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Tomjanovich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Can you believe it? Already, Clark, there's some trade chatter out there. And we've only played a handful of games.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes people want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized because of social media. Pipe down, folks. Pipe down.
Curry passes to Howard.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Embiid. Good. Nice job down low.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here is Curry. Out to Doncic. They grab their own miss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Allen's checked in. Here's Curry. Allen outside. Outside Curry. The 3. That one, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Heinsohn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you what, Heinsohn is a competitor. But for me, where he really gets you is with his body control and then that superb shooting touch.
So both teams making some changes here.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Irving against Ball. Nowitzki outside. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Here's Francis. What a tremendous game he played against Utah.
Timberwolves foul. Steve Francis. First personal foul.
Mavericks leading by 9. Now, here is Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Passes to Embiid. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Irving looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's good. 8 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside. And they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Ball hits them both.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Here's Allen, and Embiid with the block. Top of the key ball. Feeds it to Embiid. Nice D from Nowitzki.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that one drops.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Another miss by Minnesota.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside ball.
2 minutes.
The 11-footer. Here's Embiid. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Allen outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Heinsohn. And both free throws good for Howard. 1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside ball. Embiid inside, working on Howard, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Ball.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Allen outside, the tray. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Embiid the screen. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's 25 seconds left in the first. To the paint. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Keenan the pass to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Nowitzki a screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
For Dallas, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And so it's Dallas with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Embiid. And it's Tomjanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Right side, Kobe jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin.
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. From deep three-point range, rebound by Kobe.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Outside, Sabonis. Gilgeous-Alexander against Allen. Here's Ball. He doesn't hit that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball against Irving. Allen outside. A second chance effort. Here's Yao. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Heinzen's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Ball, the pass to Tomjanovich. Driving inside. Here's Heinzen. And that one hits back iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bryant finds Irving. Banchero is screened for Irving. Rebound, Minnesota. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Trying to get something going. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Allen for three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the Timberwolves call time here.
All right, fans, let me hear you give up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Allen. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works. You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Outside Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. The pass to Tomjanovich. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Tomjanovich has got his first points of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Irving with it. Here's Allen. Here's Banchero. Yao kicks to Irving. Allen outside. Fires the three. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. And it's sent back by Allen. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Cracks in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Allen outside. Bryant gets a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 8.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Embiid, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
Mavericks on D. Here's Tomjanovich. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Tomjanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. Now Irving. Outside Bryant. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
6 to shoot. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Allen. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Irving. Yao with a screen on Embiid. Irving attacking. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Embiid dishes the ball. Embiid with a screen on Irving. Ball no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And here's Banchero. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. Outside, ball. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. And it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Tomjanovich. The three-pointer off the mark. Dallas has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the inside. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And it's Banchero missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Ball. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Ball. Embiid's got 10 points.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Free t-shirts are headed your way, fans. Get out of your seats and let us know you want one.
Curry's checked in for Dallas. The ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Outside, Kobe. Able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Bryant slams it in.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Francis, guarded by Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Embiid with the screen on Curry. Francis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Yao Ming.
Yeah, and Francis, you know, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Keenan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Francis passes to Heinsohn. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Minnesota.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Passes it to Embiid. Over Yao. Embiid, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Doncic. And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Doncic with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Francis passes to Moncrief. Shoots over Doncic. Moncrief's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Doncic outside. Stolen. Here's Keenan. Pass to Francis. From the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Curry's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Sidney Moncrief on the wing, guarded by Doncic. 6 6 on the shot clock. Embiid kicks to Moncrief. Outside Curry. Down low, Yao. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
It's been all about Luka Doncic. All right, David, thank
you. Welcome, everybody. The story at the half. Not a close first half. This team really is struggling. What do they need to do to get back into it?
If we're being honest, and that's what we get paid to be, you notice how Shaq and I went into a different...
Taking some time now to look at our matchup, well, and that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on it. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Bryant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Luka Doncic. Howard is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Curry. Doncic outside. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Mavericks shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And they double up Doncic. Here's Curry with the 3. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Moncrief. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Howard.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in toying with opposing defenses.
They get a hand on it. Here's Moncrief. Another miss by Minnesota.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
The pass to Doncic. Howard with a screen on Moncrief. Doncic. Minnesota with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. pass to Tomjanovich. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 15 points in the game. And there's the call on Curry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Embiid the screen. Tomjanovich passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Nailed from three-point land. He's got 10.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Moncrief. The Mavericks pull it in.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Doncic feeling it out. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
2 shots.
All free throws good from Doncic. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he drives in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And it's sent back by Howard. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. And the rejection by Embiid. They get it back. Moncrief against Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid. They need this. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Minnesota making a switch. Ball's checked in. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the 2nd half. Passes it to Doncic. Here's Tomjanovich. He's got 5. Ball finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Ball. Curry with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
For the 3, here's Howard. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Howard's got 13.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Here's Embiid. Curry with the rebound.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And it goes down 2 points.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Curry against Ball. Out to Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the middle. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
So he gets them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's Howard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Stephen Curry.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Sabonis' screen on Irving. Ball from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Pass the ball. Outside, Sabonis. Ball against Irving. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Inside, Nowitzki. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Sabonis kicks the ball. Shot clock at 6. Again, ball missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
It's deflected. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the second free throw, good. It's been all Mavericks. Now Irving, 6 points for him. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Ball with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And here is Doncic. 22 points for him. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Francis passes to Sabonis. Here's Francis. A three. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And that one's good. Doncic.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Francis. Guarded by Doncic. To the wing on the left. Here's Tomjanovich. Sinks the three-pointer. Tomjanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 18.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Sabonis is out there with Duckworth. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Griffith in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside, Hero. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Nobody near Allen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Timberwolves shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Bryant passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Irving against Hero. The pass to Griffin. From outside the arc. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving against Hero. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Wicks. Pass to Duckworth. Here's Griffith, defended by Allen. From deep, and that one's good, Griffith.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Allen outside. Irving with a clean look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Here's Hero. Here's Griffith. And another three for Minnesota.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Hero passes to Wicks. Passes it to Duckworth. Here's Griffith. Just 5 on the clock. Over Allen. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Yao's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Irving. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dishes it to Banchero. And that one is off. Nice D from Sabonis. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Griffith passes to Sabonis. Out left to the wing. From about 19 feet. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Irving passes to Bryant.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Irving against Hero. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Irving kicks to Banchero. Here's Griffith. He's covered by Yao. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Banchero. Here's Curry. Sabonis trying to get open. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside Curry. From downtown. Again, Curry missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good. Wicks.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Banchero is screened for Curry. And there's Banchero on the assist by Curry. 10 points for Paolo Banchero.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Now Hero to the inside and stolen by Yao. Here's Curry in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And Yao just so big he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Outside Hero. And with the play-in tournament, single game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game, and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Moncrief, he's checked in for Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Hero. Pass to Wicks. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Allen outside. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yao with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. It's Allen on the wing. Moncrief defending. Second shot opportunity. He's off on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Ray Allen picks one up.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
A different look for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Banchero. And Doncic is subbed in for Allen. And he nails the third. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities. And I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs. And that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Moncrief. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Howard's checked in for Yao. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Dallas. Curry is inside. Moncrief defending. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doncic, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 17 points here in the second half. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Moncrief the pass to Keenan. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And that's what Curry will do for you. Force the defender to commit, absorb the contact, and get to the line.
And so he hits both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the pass to Moncrief. Driving in. Embiid. Great D that time from Howard.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
It's stolen by Curry. Doncic outside. Curry kicks to Doncic. And they double up Doncic for three. Here's Curry. Back to Doncic. Over to the wing. Off target with his three. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Keenan. And with the internet and social media, players Clark had. Oh! Wow!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Joel Embiid. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic. At the line.
Well, free throw is good from Doncic.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Minnesota. Looking to end his cold spell. Misses the one-handed jam. Dallas has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Doncic against Sabonis. Kicks it out to Allen. 3 on the clock. And it's Doncic missing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.